friends, it's your girl Cha Cha reporting live from the Money Mantra, and we are back with another Forex education video. You guys know that I created my channel to help as many people as possible become independent and profitable traders. So if that's something that you're looking for, you're in the right place at the right time. Now, in today's quick video, we are going to be talking about Forex indicators for beginners. If you're somebody who has just recently started trading, or you've been trading for a while, but you still haven't quite gotten the grasp of indicators, I'm going to be showing you one simple, easy indicator that you can use today. You can apply this to your Forex trades. You can almost apply it to any market as long as you understand what you are looking at. Now, I've made a couple of videos on this indicator before, but today I'm going to slow it down and break it down a little bit more so that it's specifically tailored to beginners. Now, we're going to be using TradingView as our website, and the indicator that we're going to be looking at today is called the Stochastic. So once you go to tradingview.com, you're going to want to find the indicators tab, and then you can search for stochastic. Now you spell this STOCH, and it should come up. And although you will see under stochastic options under the technicals, you just want to go ahead and click the very first stochastic, which is the OG one. Now, I am going to change the settings, and this is only so that the lines appear a little bit thicker to me on my screen. And you have the option to do this as well. So you want to click where it says settings on the stochastic. You want to click the blue box and then change the thickness of the line. And you also want to do the same thing to the orange line as well. So now you'll see that your two lines on the stochastic have gotten thicker, and we have one single indicator on our chart. Now, this is a great indicator for a beginner because it tells you a lot of things about the price. And not only does it let you know what the market is doing, it also gives you entry and exit signals. Now, this is perfect for new traders because it's only one indicator, but it does tell you at least 4 or 5 things about the price. Now, we're going to go ahead and break down the stochastic, and I just did that by zooming in. So what we'll notice about this indicator is that there are 3 main parts that you can see. The first part that you can see is the blue shaded background. And then you can also see that there is a blue line, also known as the fast line, and there's the orange line, also known as the slow line. Now, the orange line acts as a moving indicator, and the moving indicator gives us an average of where price may go. So this is really important to note. You'll also notice that this blue shaded area, which hosts the lines, but you'll see that the lines sometimes go either above or below this area. Now, I like to call this blue shaded area the safe zone because usually when price is within that range, which is the 80%, and you'll notice the 80% here, and the bottom line, which is the 20%, price is pretty stable and the trend of the market tends to continue to go in that direction. Versus when price is above the shaded area, this area is known as being overbought. That means that there are absolutely too many buyers in the market, and eventually price will correct itself by crossing back down into the shaded area. Now, vice versa, when price is below the shaded area, the market is known as oversold, meaning there are a lot of sellers in the market, and eventually buyers will take over as the market corrects itself and cross back up into the blue shaded zone. Now, if you're still with me in this video when it's making sense, I just need you to go ahead and drop a 7 in the comments, just so that I know that you guys are getting it. Now I'm going ahead and go back to the chart, and we're going to put how what we're looking at the stochastic actually applies to the market in real time. So I'm going to go ahead and make my stochastic smaller, and we're going to look at the stochastic in relation to candles. So remember when I said that when the stochastic crosses below the 80% line or the top line, the market has too many buyers and it is correcting itself by introducing more sellers into the market. And we can literally see that playing out. So we can see if we look, let's actually look here. We can see our stochastic was facing up. Right? And we can also see that the market coincidentally was going up as well. Then we can see Once our stochastic crossed back down into the safe zone, we can also see that this is where the market started to sell as well. So I'm just going to go ahead and zoom out. And I want you guys to pay attention to when the stochastic crosses back down into the shaded area and the market is selling, right? Versus when the market crosses back up into the blue area and the market is buying. So even if you only had to use one indicator on your chart, you would know that as long as the stochastic is facing up and we have that fast line above that slow line letting us know this is where price is going, I would say that you will be safe to get into the market for a buy. And you will only want to exit this trade once the stochastic crosses back down into the blue shaded area, letting us know that the selling trend has started. So let's just look at an example. I'm going to rewind the chart back to here. I want us to pay attention to the stochastic and also pay attention to how the candles will be mirroring the movement of the stochastic, or vice versa. The stochastic will be mirroring the movement of the candles. So if we were to get in for a buy right now, we can see that the stochastic is going up, is slowly starting to face up, and the market is starting to push up as well. Now notice how even though this chart is on the weekly time frame, meaning that this is happening over the course of weeks, we would actually be able to stay into this buy trade and to make profit until we see the stochastic crossing back down below the 80% line. So here we see that this is where it looks like it starts to happen, but then not quite. The stochastic is still facing up. The stochastic is still overbought, right? Meaning that there are a lot of buyers in the market until the market corrects itself when the stochastic crosses back down. And now we see that price is going to continue to sell, right? And it's going to continue to create newer lows. Here we see again price resisting going any higher, right? We see price is now coming back down. But again, the reason we're watching this in slow-mo because what the candles are doing will always be mirrored by the stochastic. Here we see the stochastic now continuing to climb up as we see price continuing to climb up. We see the stochastic has crossed back down and price is coming down right along with it. So if you only had to use one indicator on your chart, or maybe you're on the free version of TradingView, which allows you to have two indicators. Maybe you want to start with something like the stochastic. It tells you whether price is buying or selling. It tells you the direction of the market. It gives you a heads up as to when you should enter a trade for a buy. It also gives you a heads up as to when you should exit the trade for a buy. So if you can learn to master the stochastic, I think you will be on a good start into understanding this particular technical indicator and really getting your technical analysis under wraps, because you don't have to know everything in the market and you don't have to know every indicator, but as long as you understand a few, I do think that it does add to your trading edge or your particular strategy. I do encourage you guys to learn about other indicators, watch some of my other videos, watch some other traders, and just really learn as much as you can. I encourage you guys to also take advantage of your demo accounts and take advantage of free trials on certain prop firms if that's something that you're into, just so you can get as much practice before you start to risk your own capital. So I really hope that this video was helpful. This is one of my favorite indicators. This is one of the indicators that I started with, and I still use it to this day to support my analysis and to help me create profitable trades. Now, if this video was helpful, I do want you guys to give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment to let me know what you learned. But more importantly, make sure you share this video with another trader. Now, that's all I have for you guys today. Until next time, rich friends.